Walk with me. Let's leave the past behind. Walk with me. There's something else we need to find. Say you'll go, don't make me wait. There's no need to hesitate. Let's make footprints in the sand. Let's make miracles. Don't hold my hand. Let's find something new. Blue is the sky, like the color of your eyes. Blue is your heart. It's